when she called her children for dinner, I think I heard Dick, Jim, Paul, Gerard, Peter, Pat, oh Johnny, oh Johnny. And Ellen, Frank, and Andy. Maybe that was only in my mind. Oh yeah, and then she would give me a cup of hot chocolate before bedtime. But Ellen's favorite memories from childhood was her alone time with Mom. Mom would take her, or just wake her up early on Saturday mornings and tell her to hurry and get dressed so they could be downtown at the Hudson's Bay when it opened. They would spend mornings holding hands, walking through the department store, looking at clothes, jewelry, makeup, girl stuff. And when Ellen was very young, 6 or 7, Mom took her to her first movie, The Sound of Music, at the Varsity Theater. Ellen loved that it was just the two of them. From a very young age, up until just weeks ago, Mom would always end her conversations with Ellen saying, us two girls need to stick together with all these boys. Mom and Ellen did stick together. For the past 23 years, they have shared a nightly check-in call. Often a 5-minute call to say goodnight would turn into longer conversations that I'm pretty sure only women can have. Thank goodness they had each other. Frank's fond memory of Mom was when he and I were in elementary school at Vancouver College, and Mom would time how fast she could make the trip from home to school. Mom was always hoping to shave off some time. We thought she would have been an awesome race car driver. And Andy remembers being at Boundary Bay at 12 or 13 years old and Mom taking him and Greg Mahoney driving. Mom would drive to the dead-end roads, park the car, then let Greg and Andy take turns driving the car. They still laugh about it today. And Andy says that summers spent at Boundary Bay with Mom and Dad were the best. We all agree moments with Mom were magical. Mom had a special way with each and every one of us kids, making each of our relationships unique. Despite the demands of running a hectic household from early morning to late at night, she managed to be present and available at all our individual needs. Mom loved whatever we loved. She was our biggest cheerleader. Whether it was hockey, football, basketball, theater, music, or skiing, Mom would get just as excited as we did. Mom even loved the music we listened to. You couldn't help but laugh back in the mid-'80s when we would watch Mom working around the house singing Bruce Springsteen, Born in the USA, and she actually knew the words. And Mom and Dad had an open door policy. Whenever there was a family event, dinner, everyone was welcome. Always they included priests, friends, extended family, neighbors, and anyone they felt would otherwise be left alone. Like Mom said, what's a few more potatoes? Always thinking of others, always giving. Mom loved being a grandma. She loved her 23 grandchildren with all her heart. Her unconditional love and support was immeasurable. Mom had her special way of building a unique bond with each and every one of them. With every birthday, a handwritten note from Grandma arrived. Also, her routine of slipping the kids some money, which was always done in secret when they came by for a visit, was truly special. One of Mom's favorite places was our cabin at Boundary Bay, a place she held dear and wanted to pass on to her children, spouses, and grandchildren. Spending summers with extended family was important, something Mom and Dad treasured and have passed on to us. It was only a year ago, this month, that Mom and Dad spent their last night alone together at the cottage. Springtime in later years became their favorite time to be at Boundary Bay. It was quiet and time stood still, at least for a while. They were at their happiest to linger longest, the cabin. Watching Mom take care of Dad this past fall was a demonstration of her selflessness and devotion. She set an example to which we can all aspire. Mom was such an incredible soul. With wisdom, she taught us that living a simple, hardworking, deeply rooted in faith life was a gift. We love you, Mom. We'll miss you, and we'll love you forever. Thank you.